Hi, I'm Tori from Movement HQ. In this short series, I'm going to give you 5 of my favourite exercises for somebody that spends their day at the desk. The first exercise we're going to do is a stretch for your chest. What I'd like you to do is find a doorway. I'm going to pretend this is my doorway here, and we're just going to go and walk up to the side of the doorway, pop our arm, making sure we have a right angle there, onto the doorway, take a step forwards and turn away. The goal here is to feel a stretch through the front. We're just going to hold that one for 20 seconds. Make sure you're breathing and relaxing into the stretch. Beautiful. All right, nice and slow to come out of that one, and then you're going to go to the other side of that doorway. Same thing, set yourself up with a right angle, take your inside foot forwards and turn away. Hold that one for 20 seconds. We should be feeling a nice stretch through the chest once again. Take a few deep breaths in and out. And then slowly coming out of that one. The second exercise that we're going to do is down on the floor. So you're just going to take a seat on your backside. I'd like you to take your hands behind you and spread your feet apart, again with right angles behind our knees. From here, we're going to keep our chest facing down the center line, which is right about here, and I'm going to drop each knee down to one side. One internally rotating, one externally rotating. Keeping my chest where it is, I'm then going to go and change over to the other side. And we're just going to keep alternating. Spending about 30 seconds in this exercise. What we should feel, guys, is a little bit of a stretch there, down over the hip on the knee that is the side that is falling inwards. Just a couple more reps each way. And let's make that our last rep. The next thing I want you to do is come to a kneeling position, and I'd like you to be working next to a desk or the side of your couch. We essentially need something that's about chest height from our knees, and I'm going to use my bars here. We're going to face whatever elevation we have. Place our hands on top of it, take your knees backwards, take a nice big breath in, and then as you breathe out, I want you to flare your chest out and push it towards the floor. We're looking for extension through the spine and a nice big stretch through those shoulders. We're going to move through 10 reps. Breathing in as we come up, out as we go down. 3, breathing in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The next exercise that we're going to be doing requires a wall and likely a little mat for your knee. So we want a little bit of padding, okay? So what we're going to do is turn our back to the wall, take our foot up the wall like this, resting on our knee on the ground, and then we're going to take the other leg forwards. Another easy way to get into this is to bring your hands to the floor, bring your leg around, and then come up, all right? From here, tuck your tailbone underneath. We're looking for a quad stretch. You should feel that pull straight down the front of the leg there. We're just going to hold this stretch. Nice big breaths once again while we're holding, keeping the tailbone tucked. If you would like to make it dynamic, you can do little pulses in and out of it, or you can just hold the static stretch. Once we have held this one for 20 or so seconds, we're going to turn it into a bit of a hip flexor stretch. So quad here, hip flexor here. We're going to walk our front foot forwards, lunge into it now. We're no longer tucking our tail. And we should notice that the stretch has moved a little bit higher into the front of the hip. We're going to hold this one for 20 seconds as well. Don't forget your breathing. And if you're struggling with balance here, guys, just grab a broom, hold on to the broom next to you. Beautiful. Let's slowly press out. Bring your hands to the floor. Change your legs around so your other foot is going to go behind. And then bring the other foot in front. Come up to a high kneeling position. Tuck your tailbone under, pushing the hip forwards. Let's hold this one for about 20 seconds. Once again, we're looking for that stretch through our quad muscle, right through the front of the thigh. Deep breaths while we're holding here for about 20 seconds. And now we're going to walk our front foot forwards, lunge into it. We're no longer tucking that tailbone underneath. And we're just going to hold a stretch for the hip flexor here. Once again, if you're struggling with balance in this position, grab a broomstick or anything that's nearby and just hold on to it in your free hand. Beautiful, guys. All right, gently press out of that one. Take your hands to the floor to come out. Bring those knees together. Alrighty, the last exercise that we're going to do is one for the neck and upper trap area. What I would like you to do, you can either be in a low kneeling position, a high kneeling position, or you can just do this one standing. We're going to take our arm, bring it behind your back. I'm just going to show you what that looks like. All right. And then with our free hand, we're going to wrap that over the head to the opposite ear. Gently pull your head away from this arm behind our back. Here, I should already start to feel that stretch through my neck and maybe down into my upper trap. And then we're going to gently do some little chin nods. I'm going to drop my chin down to my chest and then go back again. And let's do 5 slow reps. This one will be quite tight, for most people. That's 3, 4, and last one, 5. Very, very slowly return your head back to neutral, and then let's go and switch it over. Other arm goes behind the back. Take your free hand over, grab onto the opposite side ear, gently start to take your head off to the side, and then little chin nods. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And gently bring your head back to neutral again. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and follow for more awesome tips.